Why are you forcing us to do this?
I'm not forcing you to do anything. Sonic forces you to do it.
No.
More like Logan forced himself. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sonic Forces.
No, I didn't force myself to do anything. Okay, screw everyone. I like this game, kind of.
I do too. I don't think it's perfect, but I still think it's better than a lot of other games. I think it's much better than people are giving it credit for.
Look on the monitor. Someone's doing a terrible job at this game. They only got a C rank.
Oh,
no!
It's like a busted up cavity filled sea.
That sounds like my thoughts on this game too.
Okay, fine. Let's get out of the way. This was a very polarizing game for people.
Yes, it is. I would say it's even more so than, say, Sonic Lost World, which I'm still on the side that I think that's a pretty decent game. This, however, I think is pretty mediocre.
Again, I think this game is better because, again, Sonic does not have a fucking run button.
Run button or not, it doesn't really excuse some of the blandest level design in the history of the series.
So there's a number of problems. First of all, Chibot and Norbot don't really talk. Eggman's not really a big comedic guy in this one. He's more actual bent on destroying people and loses a lot of his character that made him funny in
Basically,
Lost World.
I.e. his adventure persona.
Yeah. And this guy, Edgelord.
Honestly,
our first stage.
I would say Eggman in this game is borderline Shadow in 06 persona.
Let's go!
Yeah,
right, here we go. Off to Green Hill again.
Which gotta say, with him being so serious in this game, yeah, it's very jarring considering it's still Mike Pollock's goofy voice.
Not only that, it's kind of sad when we actually have a Sonic game where Sonic is a better character than Eggman. Like, quite literally, like out of all the characters in the game, Sonic is actually disturbingly on point.
Did this game just try to teach us how to jump?
I also say this game is very good for people who have never played a Sonic game before, because I would say it's arguably one of the easiest ever.
Even on the hard difficulty.
Yeah.
Which I'm playing on hard, by the way. But yeah, let me just say, if you play Generations and Unleashed, and you're like me, who kind of actually likes the boost stuff, you're not gonna have a problem with this game.
I like boost gameplay.
Me too. Oh, careful.
Whoa, careful.
I like
Go. And other than that,
and
I will say this game is also very cinematic, and it looks and feels really cool to do this stuff.
Was that a Wisp capsule we just activated?
Yeah.
Yes, and by the way, that was a giant sandworm from Lost World.
Yep, and
it's kind of hanging out now.
And yeah, Wisps are still a thing because we cannot get over them.
At this point, I really could care less, just because if Nintendo is fine with having Yoshi be a resident of the Mushroom Kingdom, even though he's technically a desert of Yoshi's Island, we can have Sonic have this be part of Sonic's world as well.
And there's
I'm sorry, I
problem.
thought that was funny. It's like,
and there's another problem. I just beat the stage in less than a minute and a half.
Hey, to be fair, if you were faster, you could have beat it in the demo time.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like the demo, you can only play a stage for like a minute, and afterwards it boots you to the title screen. And sadly,
don't worry, I'm here to save you, OCs.
Guys, James is in the middle of saying something.
Nah, it's fine. You guys go ahead.
No, sorry.
By the way, they're called FCs.
Yeah, they are FCs, not OCs. There's a difference between the two.
Shut up.
OCs don't belong to any particular fandom, whatever. And oof!
What?
Oh, hey,
Shadow?
Oh, hey.
Zavok?
I call him Zavok still.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't get it either.
What's going on?
Also, why is he surprised by Metal? Like, I'd be surprised by the other three, but why Metal?
Metal's just normal Metal. Yeah, even in Boom, you knew Metal. Oh, by the way, yeah, totally sounds like fanfiction writing, but yeah, this guy's actually faster than Sonic.
No, wait, it's something else.
Yep, he's faster than Sonic. All he had to do was just take a step to the left.
Hey, to be fair, he's faster than Sonic in the way that Shadow is faster than Sonic, i.e. Chaos Control!
Also, I will say they have different expressions, and also the other big problem with this game, Tails is kind of useless again.
Yeah, basically, he's back to his 4-Kids persona.
Hacky sack!
Oh.
Doop.
And just like that, Sonic is defeated. He didn't even lose a single ring. I call bullshit.
Boop. Little late on the uptake there, Tails.
Oh, and here's
done.
The laziest way to give exposition.
And probably the worst fucking plot point I've ever seen in a Sonic game They literally like the course of the game, 6 months. Like
it's been 6 months now, and now a new face is going to join the resistance. So you get these cutscenes, and you get cutscenes in this war room.
Hey, Victor is the new
Hold on,
face.
hold on. I have to quote Radical so that. Holy shit! I found a computer room.
He finally found it, and Silver's suddenly here.
Sonic is with us. Do you think he might be?
Here's a quick quote.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist.
That is
You are
going
funny.
to be a meme.
And Tails
It's not even a meme. That just describes my life.
Ah.
If we're going
And
to
by the way, there's another things to mention. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry. He's just said Tails lost it. Like Tails is insane.
Well,
Oh
I don't
my
think he's
gosh.
insane. I think it's more so like he's.
Also,
I don't
yes,
think
Jordy,
it's
you may
lost it as an
phantasm as
insane,
Bill's
but
voice
lost.
now.
Shut up.
Yeah. I was about to say, I don't think he lost it in that he's insane. More so, lost it in that he's just too busy griefing.
Also, Charmy is still pretty much Jordy.
Can I just say, like,
Sort of.
they've been struggling with Eggman's troops for 6 months, and yet look at all these characters here. I mean, we've seen them beat the shit out of Eggman so
Oh, time.
easily before,
Guys,
and
Right,
and then
yeah.
the combined forces.
time for the.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Time for the Avatar
okay.
creation, which is honestly the only
This-
thing in the game I do like.
This is the biggest thing that they were doing with this game is they wanted to have a whole system where your character would appear in cutscenes. It would be customizable, have different features. You can be a dog, which restarts with some rings after a knockout. You could be a wolf if you wanted to. Like you can have different like species. A wolf, which draws items towards you.
They
which is
have
very
different
helpful.
abilities, which I actually think is a bit clever. Instead of
Rabbit.
just
Rabbit,
saying,
which
hey,
has
choose
extended
whatever,
invincibility.
whatever
frames.
they
A
are.
bear.
It looks ugly, blows enemies away when you're performing a wire attack, which is like your homie attack.
A
A
cat!
cat that holds on to some rings
Ow!
after taking damage. Bird ability, which you just be
Potato-
Jet the Hawk.
The hell?
And Hedgehog. But not as cool Sonic. You cannot be as cool Sonic. Let's be a cat.
Yes! Kitty cat!
That.
I
Oh,
get
are
to
you
be
doing?
my OC.
Are you doing what I
Don't say,
My
don't
persona.
say.
Right.
Put that. That'll be good. Welcome, Jordy.
Of course.
You did
That-
not.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
You
I
did.
thought that's. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna go in a completely different direction. I thought you were gonna make Blaze.
Now,
Yeah, it's been
welcome,
done
Jordy,
before.
to the
Yeah.
team.
Everyone else.
Blaze does not appear in this game at all or get mentioned.
Nope. It's called they keep trying to reboot their own fandom because they don't know what the heck they're trying to do.
For
But,
me, it's
if
more-
you just
for-
if we just forget about arguing about the plot, I think this game's still fun.
Wait,
It plays fun.
for me, it's more they couldn't get Laura Bailey to voice the character, so they said, "Fuck it, we're not adding her."
Maybe.
Because she's too busy with Injustice and Telltale Batman and a bunch of other stuff.
And,
Oh, and Knuckles is our leader.
Happy to see you're all still alive.
Sup, man?
Aside from Sonic, I actually don't mind Knuckles' characterization here. Like,
Fine.
Yeah, I like
damn.
it.
Honestly,
Way to step
I'm
it up,
gonna be-
Knuckles.
Is that finished Sonic.
So you got
Honestly,
like
I'm
one or
gonna
two
be-
lines in Lost World.
Whatever it is has got
I'm
them
gonna be a
running in
little
shape.
bit contrary in this. I think what they were trying to do with Knuckles here is that it's no secret that Knuckles in the past couple of years has been kind of portrayed as kind of a goof and kind of a shill of his former self. I think in this game they tried a little too hard to make him like a more serious leader type character. Like they were trying
Yes.
too hard to make up for how he used to be.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
I
been-
guess, but-
Oh, by the way, and he's just given us a really cool piece of equipment, a Wisp-Bomb. They,
wisp
I guess, were able
weapon.
to. They are able to harness a frickin' wisp. Meanwhile, there's just a poor little wisp in there, freaked out of its mind. Also, yeah, this is how screwed we are.
Ow.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Can I? Hold on.
You gotta form your thoughts, man. What are
Yeah.
you trying to say?
Sat AM. Anybody?
Yeah, it's essentially
Honestly, I would have played a
Saturday,
Sat AM game a little bit funner than this.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We got.
You know, we were.
I'm amazed nobody's made Sally Acorn.
Seriously.
Well, there's
Yeah.
no
I'm sure someone has.
well, there's no squirrel option, so that doesn't help.
Also, this is the most of your. Also, this is most of your cutscenes.
Also, I love how it's like all the trailers, this huge build up that Sonic is dead, he's defeated, and immediately right before this
Wait, look at that
level-
last sentence.
Confinement cell. And they've been torturing him for months.
He has been tortured
Oh
for
no.
6 months.
Uh-huh.
Remember that.
Plans
Remember
are
that thought
in.
that he has been tortured for
Got
6
swatted away to the
months.
spaceport and the chemical plant to
Anyway, let's go to the chemical
borrow a
plant.
shuttle. Come on, guys.
Jeez,
Who's up
this
for
really
an
does feel like
old-school
Sonic
style
Generations 2.
jailbreak?
Kinda, but let me just say, like, this. We're about to see some gameplay here, and I'll say right now, I don't care what anyone says, the soundtrack is brilliant.
Oh god,
I-
yeah, no, this is my. This is
I
one of
will
my
say
favorites.
I will say I personally think it's the weakest of the Boost formula soundtracks, but at the same time, I don't really hate it. I do like it to an extent.
So I'm gonna BRB real quick, but know that you have a homing attack, you have a wisp-on weapon you can use to shoot fire and use different wisp abilities. I'll let James, who's also played this game, as well as Matt, talk about this some more.
Actually,
but I'm gonna BRB real quick. But yeah, enjoy watching Jordy be badass.
But yeah, actually,
enjoy it, Jordy. You're finally being shown off as someone you truly wish to be. A Sonic character.
The little interesting detail that I like that they added that not many people notice, but when you do the homing attack as the avatar character, they don't just home in like Sonic does. They use their whip. They use the grapple to grab on and then pull themselves in.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it is a little slower by comparison, but it is a neat little attention to detail. Now, as far as the Avatar gameplay is concerned, there are people that tend to say it was a massive afterthought. Other people say that, ironically enough, it's probably the best of the 3 gameplay styles in the entire franchise. Now, if I can be perfectly fair, I'm on that group that think the Avatar was the least thoughtless of the 3 gameplay styles. Not to say that it's great or even good, but I will say I kind of prefer these than I do, say, the classic Sonic or modern Sonic's levels.
Also, I'm back.
Welcome
By the
back.
way, to the Brainiac who's wanting to come to my house and advertise solar panels, maybe wait until it's not rainy to... Jeez!
Oh goodness!
See,
No!
shit like that
QTEs.
can happen when you try to distract from the main issue.
By the way,
Goodness!
by the way, I don't know if you heard me say.
No!
Oh man!
Suck.
You just blatantly missed
right
that red
there.
ring.
It was.
I didn't try to.
It was right there.
I didn't try to. Literally, I was trying to jump and I actually jumped too, like... I jumped too soon, so I jumped under it. It's stupid. Anyway.
But
Yeah,
let's keep moving.
I mean, again, as much as I do like the Avatar a little more than modern or classic Sonic, but at the same time, I can agree on all 3 fronts. The controls suck ass.
It's too slippery in these 2D sections. Like, when you're
Yeah.
classic
Okay.
Sonic, it's fine. In 3D,
Yeah,
you're
with
fine.
I think
in
the
2D,
the jumping is the absolute worst. Like, whether it be 2D or 3D, it's way too floaty. It's way too stiff.
well,
and
here's
it's
my
not
question.
good when you're in
Do
2D
you-
with 3D physics.
Here's my question: do you use the joystick or the D-pad for the 2D sections?
I just
Joystick.
stick to the joystick.
Use the D-pad for the 3D section or 2D sections. It makes it easy.
Okay, here's the problem, but you're still We'll talk more about this later. Anyway, just finished it. Again, I do like the song for that. Like, the vocals actually aren't too distracting. It's really neat, really nice, and you just got to see a bit of what Avatar gameplay can be like. And it's basically a better Sonic. Because again, I'm gonna say when we play as modern Sonic, his homing attack actually is a little more like delayed, even. Like, it just doesn't feel as responsive.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but-
let's go steal a shuttle and take it up to there's where we can dress up our avatar. More on that later.
By the way,
Oh, thank gosh.
don't know if you the Persona 5 costume.
Ken, continue your thought. We don't have time, man.
So yeah, the thing I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but the grappling. But when we do the homing attack as the avatar, we don't just home in. We use the
booyah.
grappling hook.
Nice.
Yeah, we've heard.
I know.
Glasses, that'll do.
I was telling him.
5, no. Glasses.
Yay,
That'll
my
do.
glasses.
No.
No.
What the-
Honestly, I can use that though.
Okay,
Yeah.
why the fuck? What the fuck is up with the human colored hands? I'm still pissed off at that.
Well, those are for Amigo.
Yeah.
Well, not Amigo.
Okay.
Samba.
Aye.
And there's some other
Oh, I
accessories.
like the Chaos
This is-
Emerald shirt.
There's a lot of things you can do. Sorry, I went with knee pads.
That's fine. Safety first.
I didn't think you would like the Chaos Emerald. So basically, yeah, this is the big surprise I was trying to keep for everybody is that, yes, I'm putting Jordy into this. I'm going to do my best to try and make it look okay. But now let's get to more bits. There's a lot of... Trust me, I love this game. There's just way too much I enjoy talking about.
Omega.
Aw.
And actually,
Like, here's freaking chaos. Pause real quick. No, don't actually pause the video, I mean, but just pause this thought. Tails beat up Chaos 4 in Sonic Adventure. Why is he terrified? He killed Chaos 4.
Suddenly Mania
Also,
Sonic.
real quick,
And Mania Sonic just came from a better game and suddenly just killed Chaos in one shot. Say goodbye to Chaos, everybody.
Oh, by
He's
the
not-
way, yeah.
wait. By the way, plot hole that they try to fix with this one line.
You're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
Because
Bullshit.
you said it was Generations.
Right, that makes sense. I
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. That just adds in a plot hole.
And he got here because of the fans from Ruby's Power Mania. If you watched our Mania playthrough, go watch that now. It's really nice.
Honestly, what was so wrong with just making Mania just like happening in the past? It's supposed to be a different dimension. Like I never got that.
Yeah.
Right, especially since you could write the fact that since Classic Eggman and regular Eggman had already met up, maybe they were working together, and like that's why the past was changing because they now had that interaction. I don't know. There's a lot. Anyway, welcome to the most unnecessary addition to this game, the classic Sonic stages. But the music is also fun.
Here's actually my theory. Because Classic Eggman and Classic Sonic did meet up with with their future selves, it changed their timeline, so it's kind of like a Star Trek 2009 sort of situation.
Oh, so it branched off, hence why they call it a different dimension now.
Yeah.
Maybe. Here's another thing is, as you notice, we have the drop dash from Mania.
Which element I think is a little better. Ironically enough, I do think it's a little better handled here than it was in Mania, just because it doesn't take forever to activate.
Yeah, it feels nice. You just jump and then hold the... You just do... Think of it like doing a double jump, but then quickly hold the button as you are hitting the ground.
Now, Classic Sonic. Again, he was a very unnecessary addition. I honestly in the minority that thinks his tracks in the game are actually pretty decent. I mean,
like this one here.
Save for that, save for how freaking loud and obnoxious the Green Hill Zone theme is. It's like the rest of it's pretty damn good.
Like this one here, I like it.
It feels like something that it feels like what Sonic 4 should have been had in the first place.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we can see it. But, oh dude, we're going fast!
Yeah, go fast!
Sonic.
We're going fast in a Sonic game?
And look, I didn't even have to move the controller.
Ha. So...
Yeah, that's another thing people complain about in this game. It's kind of an automated game.
Oh no, I think one reviewer said it best. I think you know which one I'm talking about. This is pretty much a Sonic game on autopilot.
At times.
Who said that?
Some call me Johnny if I don't know.
3 guesses.
Of course.
But yeah, no, it's like, wait, some of the time? No, I would dare say this is, it's automated almost all the time.
Please don't
and
tell
we
me
can talk about that.
You end the fucking level with 99 rings. Ha!
Yeah, but also, but like, and there's a lot of things to talk about. Why Classic Sonic's here, but I mean, I will say that the game still feels fun. Maybe I'm not a big Sonic fan. Maybe that's the real thing. Maybe I'm not actually a good Sonic fan because I like this game. Because I will agree with Jimquisition in that, like, I feel weird because it's like, I forget what Sonic games we're all supposed to hate and which ones we're supposed to like. I think I'm liking one that everyone says we're supposed to hate. So I'm on the internet's bad side right now.
I like this game. I'm sorry,
I think it's
James.
very cinematic. I think
I'm
it looks
sorry,
really
James,
cool.
but I do like this game.
A couple of months
well,
ago,
I'm not saying you shouldn't like it.
Wait,
I'm just saying that.
A couple of months ago, living in the city.
More like dying in the city, because they're trying to fight Infinite.
Oh fuck!
They're dead.
Beat.
Oh.
And then there was one.
Me?
I can taste your terror.
By the way, I love how we finally get to see a city of people that actually look like Sonic.
Oh, jeez.
Mobians.
Yeah, Mobians, whatever.
Screaming, and I'll let you.
Oh, hold on, Ken Penders is
I'm
at
not
the door.
gonna
He's
do it.
calling to sue you.
Well, spoilers, Jordy. In this canon, you did run screaming. That's how you were able to live. But you can have your courageous redemption later.
I'm going to be
Twist.
honest. If I were in a similar situation in real life like that, I would be anxious and scared.
You would.
And he pretty much described my anxiety in a nutshell.
Oh crap! Sonic's about to get banished into space.
Oh no!
Space.
Also, here's other Rouge.
Wait, space. Did you say space?
Yeah,
With or without stars.
Go space. Space.
Sorry, what was that? What was that? Matt?
I was about to say, and it's kind of related to something I will give Forces cred, like the fact that we're hearing like more of Rouge's current actress, more of like Victor's and Silver's current actors. That's one thing I do like about Forces, is that it finally gives all these characters, their actors, a chance to actually work more with their characters. And to their credit, I do think some of them are pretty good in this. Like, I think that even though I'm not quite fond of how he's written, I think that Travis is still real. Yeah. Like, even though I'm not too fond of how Knuckles is written, I think Travis is doing well in this. I definitely like Quentin Flynn as Silver in this. And I actually think that... And I actually think that... I know this is a very, like, very decisive opinion that people either agree or disagree with, but I actually think this is where Kirk is really improved as Shadow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So,
he's
yeah, I
really
agree.
good as Shadow.
So,
you'll see in the episode Shadow later, which I recorded.
Yep.
Nice.
So this is missions. There are missions that you can equip and stuff, and this will when you do missions,
When you do Michigans.
you can let's get some boots. When you do mission, I like these boots better. When you do missions, but let's get you a nice cool combat suit. When you
Oh,
get
nice.
when you do missions, you can give yourself EXP boost, which is pretty much the cheapest way to give yourself S ranks as possible.
Yeah.
You can just buy S ranks basically. But with that said, there's going to be a lot to talk about, as you can see, and as you've also noticed, this game moves way too damn fast for some of this stuff. But with that said, please join us in the next part where we'll be talking more about this game. I still think ultimately it's a pretty fun game. Just Knuckles just said, "It's not fun. That's why it's called war." Knuckles, what? So, with that said, thank you so much for watching. Join us in the next part. We'll be definitely continuing this. Ta-ta!
Till next time, everybody.
Goodbye.